Justin, I wanted to ask you about the stat of total shots. How big of an indicator? Because there's times where teams will get off 24 shots and lose, or like Toronto got off 2 shots, I think, and won. How much do you make that a goal to try to limit just total shots as much as possible?
Yeah, I mean, obviously every game we're trying to keep them to as few shots as possible. But I mean, you saw KC over the weekend won without getting a single shot on target. So I think it definitely, you can look at those stats and take things from it, but I don't think it tells the story every time. So yeah, but we're always trying to obviously limit their opportunities.
What's it been like playing in front of Rafa this year? He's come into a new league. He's second in the league in saves made right now. So how do you evaluate his performance so far?
Yeah, he's been playing great. Obviously, he's a very good goalie, very good leader for us, and yeah, it's you know he's a excellent person to have in goal, and he's been playing really well.
I guess you wouldn't be. I mean, with Diego Luna, obviously probably the MVP right now. How do you guys? I know you're on the defensive side, but how do you generate more scoring from more guys?
Yeah, we just got to get Diego the ball, get our attackers the ball as much as possible, and then let them do their thing. Let them, their job is to attack. Our job is to defend. So just let them do their thing and hopefully create something.
Last time didn't go your way against Dallas. What did you learn from that game you can apply this weekend?
Yeah, a couple of things we could learn, but obviously there was that game was a little interesting, a little different. But yeah, we'll do some video this week and analyze them a little more and really get some good feedback on what we want to do on the weekend and then go and do that.
You're an experienced guy. You've been around the league, ups and downs and all that. So you see these multi-goal games going against you. Do you see a trend? Is there something there if you could tighten it up that would impact multiple games, or are these all one-off situations that the breakdowns are leading to goals?
Probably a combination of both. It's sometimes in the last couple games there's maybe been a mistake or two. Sometimes it's the whole team, maybe the team shape wasn't right. We're not in the right positions. So it's going to be about tightening up a couple little things and then just finishing games out and making sure we're following the game plan.
I know they're spread out week to week, but how tiring is a 3-game road trip? And I bet you're glad to kind of get it out of the way so you can have some home games coming up.
Yeah, no, it is obviously not ideal being on the road back to back to back, but hopefully we'll get that back at some point with a couple home games in a row. We might have already had that stretch before this, so it is obviously a little more tiring, but it's part of the game. So.